Have you ever wondered what it's like to live as a bear? From the towering forests of North America to the icy wilderness of the Arctic, bears roam the land with quiet strength and ancient instincts. These magnificent creatures have lived on Earth for millions of years, adapting to environments that few others can survive in. Today, we're going to step into the paws of a bear and discover the life, struggles, and secrets of one of nature's most powerful mammals. Let's begin. There are 8 species of bears in the world. The most well-known are the grizzly bear, black bear, polar bear, and panda bear. Each one has evolved in its own way, perfectly suited to its habitat. The black bear is the most widespread in North America. Agile, shy, and intelligent, black bears spend much of their time in forests, climbing trees or foraging for berries, nuts, and insects. Despite their name, black bears can be brown, cinnamon, or even white. Grizzly bears, a subspecies of the brown bear, are the powerful giants of the wilderness. They're known for their muscular build, long claws, and keen sense of smell. Grizzlies can run up to 35 miles per hour, faster than a racehorse, for short bursts. Then there's the polar bear, the largest bear species and the largest land carnivore on Earth. Living in the Arctic Circle, they depend on sea ice to hunt seals. Polar bears are excellent swimmers and can travel miles through icy waters in search of food. And of course, the panda bear, native to China, known for its peaceful, bamboo-chewing lifestyle. Pandas are the only bears that are almost entirely herbivorous, feeding almost exclusively on bamboo. But what is life really like for a bear? It begins in the den. Bears usually give birth during winter hibernation. A mother bear, or sow, finds a safe den, often a cave, hollow tree, or dugout burrow. There, while in a state of deep sleep, she gives birth to 1 to 4 tiny cubs. These newborns are blind, hairless, and no bigger than a soda can. Over the winter months, the cubs nurse and grow while the mother remains mostly asleep, living off the fat she stored during the summer and fall. When spring arrives and the snow begins to melt, the mother leads her cubs into the outside world for the first time. From there, the lessons begin. Bear cubs stay with their mother for up to 2 years. During that time, she teaches them how to find food, avoid danger, and survive in the wild. They learn to dig for roots, fish in rivers, and sniff out beehives full of honey. Play is also part of the learning process. Tumbling, wrestling, and chasing help cubs develop strength and coordination. Bears are solitary by nature. Once the cubs grow up, they go their own way. Adult bears may roam hundreds of miles through forests, mountains, and tundra. Their lives are driven by the search for food. Depending on the season, they may eat berries, fish, grass, small mammals, or even carrion. Bears are opportunistic feeders, which means they eat whatever is available. But life isn't easy. Bears face many dangers, especially from humans. Habitat loss, poaching, and climate change are major threats. Polar bears, in particular, are at risk due to melting sea ice. Without ice, they can't hunt seals effectively, and many are forced to swim long distances or scavenge near human settlements. Despite their power and reputation, most bears are not aggressive unless provoked or protecting their young. They prefer to avoid humans altogether. In fact, many bear attacks happen simply because people get too close or surprise the animal. In late summer and early fall, bears enter a phase called hyperphagia, a time of intense eating to prepare for hibernation. A bear can eat up to 20,000 calories a day during this time, building up fat reserves to survive the winter. As the days grow shorter and colder, bears retreat to their dens once again. Their heart rate slows, their body temperature drops slightly, and they enter a state of torpor. Unlike true hibernators, bears can wake up if disturbed and may even leave the den during warmer spells. But mostly they rest, letting nature take its course. The cycle of a bear's life is deeply tied to the rhythms of nature. Seasons, temperature, food availability. All of these shape their behaviors and habits. Bears are survivors, shaped by time and wilderness. They're also symbols of strength, courage, solitude, and sometimes even wisdom. Across cultures, bears have inspired myths and legends. In Native American traditions, The bear is often seen as a spirit guide. In European folklore, bears were feared and respected as forest kings. And today, they remain icons of wildlife conservation and the wild places we still fight to protect. The story of the bear is a reminder that wildness still exists, that nature is full of wonder, mystery, and resilience, and that we share this planet with remarkable beings who deserve space to roam, to raise their young, and to live free. So the next time you see a photo of a bear or hear about one in the news, take a moment to remember the ancient story behind those eyes, a story of survival, strength, and the wilderness within.